Welcome to Vaught Hemingway Stadium. And a rivalry like this is what makes college football great. Yeah, the tradition and the history, but right here, right now, there's great intensity. This is why these guys came to these schools to play in games like this. It's the LSU Tigers against the Ole Miss Rebels. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler along with Joel Klatt here in the booth, and joined on the field by Holly Rowe. Hello, Holly.
Guys, this is a real test this season for Ole Miss head coach Pete Golding. As you know, a very dramatic and emotional breakup with Lane Kiffin last year, but the players rallied around Coach Golding to make a run in the college football playoff. Now, can he sustain that? Can the players sustain that? And can he build a quality program and keep Ole Miss in that playoff picture? Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Holly. Bringing it out, it's Harris. And the coverage team gets him down. Not much gained on that return. So the LSU Tigers offense comes on the field to open this game. In this rivalry game, the coach told us, hey, the past doesn't matter. It's about today. But, Joel, these players are well aware they came up short in the last meeting.
To that point, Chris, trust me, for the players, the past matters, and they want to rewrite the history and create a legacy for themselves moving forward. Remember, as players in this program, you're going to be remembered based on what happens in this game, and that's why they've got to go out there and play their best football. This is just solid coverage in the back end, and they told us that they were going to be aware of these deep shots. They knew that they were going to get some aggressive calls from this offense, and here it shows up early in this game. But again, the coverage is sound, and what I love about them is their ability to track these routes deep down the field. Trying to take a shot, and the coverage is there.
And he's hit right as he throws it, incomplete.
This group is just not on the same page right now. The timing, something about this offense seems off, and clearly the quarterback is feeling that.
So 2 incompletions on the opening drive puts him in a tough spot. 3rd and 10. Back to throw. It's Levitt. He's looking to scramble. Brought down short of the marker. That's going to set up a 4th and 2. Now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up. Tough to see this in the opening minute of the game. The Tigers will send their punt team onto the field. And they'll kick it away here. And he takes it around the 20. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. The Rebels offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. And here are the 2 elite tight ends we're going to see today. Both very important parts of their offense. Which guy can have the better game today, Joel?
Chris, we know what they can do in the passing game. They're matchup nightmares. They're great on 3rd down. They're really good in the red zone as well. But it's their versatility as far as the way they block that really sets them apart. It creates an environment where these offenses can run the football or throw the football with them on the field, and it's really tough to defend.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Grab down the middle. It's Cook. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker. Inches away. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a 1st down.
For an offense, it's always important to stay ahead of the chains, and that's how you convert on 3rd down. So a nice pickup there for the offense.
And the Rebels getting set on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's going to pull it down and run. They'll get him down for a gain of 1.
Well, this secondary is doing a heck of a job. There's really nowhere to throw that ball, but I got to give a lot of credit to this quarterback because, Chris, he just took what he could get and created a positive play out of something that really wasn't there.
Important 2nd down play coming up. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
That's really solid defense, being gap sound here in their defensive front seven. And they're doing a great job against this run game. They knew that that was going to be a point of emphasis here today. They wanted to stop the run first, and they're doing that.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. Quick throw to his receiver. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They make the tackle, but the offense now set up with a first down at the 21.
Well, they're able to get themselves off the hook. They put themselves behind the chains, an obvious passing situation, which you know you want to avoid, but they're able to still move the chains. That's a good job by the quarterback, finding the open man and then delivering an accurate pass on time, and he's able to move the chains and create a first down.
QB decides to keep it here. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11. That's a solid gain. This quarterback can hurt a defense with his legs, and they didn't corral him that time.
Chris, it's just such an advantage from a schematics point of view. You're adding that extra hat. If the quarterback can be a runner, he's been so effective during the course of the year. You know it's coming, but it's very difficult to stop.
And the back gets the football. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Really impressive assignment football from this defense. You got to set the edge, and then you got to pursue, and you got to run after that football hard, and this defense is able to do it, and then they're able to make the tackle on the outside. I love a defense that'll get after it from an effort perspective. Look at these guys run to make the tackle.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Caught near the goal line, and he will score. Touchdown, Rebels.
We can't start any better than that as an offense. You get that ball and you go right down the field for a score. You know, a lot of times these offensive coordinators create scripts, the first 10 or 15 plays. They map them out during the week. This one was mapped out perfectly.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Quick throw complete to the tight end. They bring him down after a short gain there. Offense in a good spot here on 2nd and 4 after the 6-yard completion. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. So from the 28-yard line, it's a 3rd and manageable here. They'll try to run for the first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Yeah, Chris, this is exactly what this coaching staff said they wanted to do, was establish the run game, and they've been able to do that. Gains of 5, gains of 6, time and time again. They're doing a great job up front, there's no doubt, and now the entire playbook is going to be at their disposal.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Back to pass. It's Levitt. Oh, and it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Boy, you don't see that often. He is normally so sure-handed, and as a quarterback, that cannot creep into the back of your head. Keep going to him. Remember, he's one of your best players.
Incompletion makes it 2nd down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Grab near the sticks. It's Green. They keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46.
Pickup of 12. That's a first down for the offense.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. It's a draw play. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop it. Second down after that run on the previous play. One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
Well, that is too easy right down the center of that defense. Great job by this offensive line, in particular in the middle of that offensive line. Guard, center, guard. Getting the job done, covering up color, and that's an easy run for a big gain from this back.
Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now on this drive. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Got an opening here.
Body blows, body blows, body blows. You run the football like this, you gain 5, you gain 6, time and time again. That play action pass is going to be at your disposal. You can get to the RPO. Everything on offense becomes easier. This line is doing a great job. This back is running hard.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Well, this defense is going to have to answer for what's going on with this offensive line in this run game. You cannot sit there and give up 5 and 6 yards on these run plays. You're going to have to commit more resources. Expect the safety to get up near the line of scrimmage.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Handoff here from the shotgun. Not much on that play, brought down short. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Looking to throw. It's Levitt. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Good job of the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen. He's short of the first down mark.
This is what makes this defense so tough. Great zone coverage behind the play, forcing the quarterback to check things down, but then the key, tackle in space.
Marathon drive, the 11th play, and they face a third and short. They're going to run it. Back gets the carry. And they'll make the tackle, but it'll bring up fourth down. They are in field goal range.
Well, this is all set up because they're playing assignment football. There is nowhere to go for this running back, so he's just got to continue to move outside. And as he gets linear and starts to move sideways, now it's about pursuit. Watch the defense in pursuit. They get behind the line of scrimmage, and they're able to create a negative play. That is just perfect defense.
The field goal is good.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Nowhere to run up the middle. Second down play coming up. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Alexander. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. So from the 28-yard line, it's a 3rd and manageable here. A keeper. He's going to try to run for it. They stop him behind the line. That'll set up 4th down now.
Chris, it felt like the defense was expecting that call. This offensive coordinator may be going back to the well one too many times, trying to go with the option play, and the quarterback has nowhere to go with this football. They were overwhelmed up front. That's a terrific stop, and they're going to force this team to punt the football.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. We finally get him, but he found a nice lane in that return, and that means good starting field position for this drive. Looking downfield, it's Levitt. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Favorable situation, 2nd and 4th. They pick up 6 on the 1st down pass. Looking for a man. Grab down the middle. It's Brown. And the gain just good enough for a 1st down.
Gain of 7. And a 1st down for the offense.
A new set of downs after that completion. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Four-yard gain makes it 2nd down and 6 now. Play action, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Harris. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
Man, seeing a passing game in rhythm is so fun to watch. And here, this quarterback is clearly in rhythm, playing with a lot of confidence. And he gets this ball all the way down the field. It's a nice play by the wide receiver. It's just great execution all the way around.
Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
That's such a nice gain on 1st down. Now you bring up 2nd and short, and now you can even go play action. You can take a shot down the field knowing you can always come back and run it on 3rd down.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Motion now from the tight end. An inside give now from the shotgun. Tackled, but 1st down.
You know, Chris, we don't talk about it a lot, but the quarterback's best friend is when he doesn't have to be great to move the chains. Here, they're able to hand the football off. The back is able to get across the line to gain, move the chains, create a 1st down. That's just like a gimme putt in golf for a quarterback. You don't have to think, and you're still moving the ball down the field.
And in 1st down, they go right back to him. Oh, look at the quick cut. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They'll bring him down, but the gain moves the ball to the 9-yard line. Here we go, 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. Can he get there on the ground? Touchdown, LSU. He runs it into the end zone.
I always talk about vision and patience from a running back, but there's also this other trait that you've got to have to be a great player, and that's a nose for the end zone. And here he's able to take the football, and he finds the goal line, and he puts it across. Beautiful job. This is why this guy is one of the best players in America.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT puts them up 3. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Off the play fake on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Haas. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. Let's check out the stats now for the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And he's got it down there inside the 35. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Rebels. No chance to catch him there. A huge connection for a touchdown shows the explosiveness of this offense. A lightning strike for 6 points.
I mean, Chris, that was some impressive throw right there. That is a big-time throw. That next-level scout, he's going to be impressed with what he saw right there. Anticipation, driving the football into that open area. Whoa, I tell you what, this guy is playing some ball.
Here's the point after attempt. Extra point makes the lead 4. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. A little bit of my turn, your turn in the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. Grab behind the line. It's Sperry running through the tackle. And they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stop him short of the first down.
Chris, I think it's very difficult to run a screen pass into man coverage because this defender is just keying on the running back the entire time, so he's at the catch point when the ball arrives. It's a good defensive call, there's no doubt, but I think that they need to audible out of this play once they see man coverage.
The gain moves the ball to the 34. Sets up an important third down call for this offense. He keeps it. Can he get there? Looks like LSU has the first down.
Well, Chris, it's very apparent that this defense is going to have to account for the quarterback's legs. He is so fast and such a threat. Somebody is going to need to be eyeing this quarterback on every single snap, and quite frankly, one might not be enough. They might need 2 different guys to be accounting for the legs of the quarterback. He is dynamic.
They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
I'm a big fan of this back. You can tell he understands the game. He understands situations. You can see he knows where he needs to get, and he's able to get the line to gain, move the chains for a first down.
And the Tigers are on the move here. Dropping back, it's Levitt. Extending the play now. Slides down, will avoid the tackle.
A play like that can be so frustrating for a defense because, Chris, it's such a good play by the quarterback. He's able to get what he can get, create a more manageable down and distance, and he gets down and avoids the big hit. As a defense, you would at least love to get a big hit on him outside of the pocket, but they're unable to do so.
On the run, it's Durham. Looks like LSU has the first down.
This O-line is doing work. Doesn't have to be a big gain in the run game to be successful. Here in a short yardage situation, they're able to just hand it off and let the big fellas up front do work. And they're able to pick up that first down. Good job up front.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Just not quite on the same page. There are some days you get to the park and it's just not working, and this is just an incompletion that I can't explain.
The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 38. Incomplete, but a late flag comes in. A lot of contact. Defense will have to bounce back after that PI sets the offense up with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it on 1st down. And this pass is caught, and they bring him down quickly, but that's a solid gain on the short throw.
Really good execution by the quarterback and wide receiver on this slant route. And anytime you throw an in-breaking route, you got to frame them up. The ball has got to hit the body of the wide receiver.
A lot of options here on 2nd and short. Will they take a shot or try to pick up the first down? Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14.
Man, this is such a solid job of attacking the defense with your best players. And we understood coming into this game, the coaching staff said, hey, listen, our wide receiver is going to have to touch the football. Whether we're throwing it to him in traditional passing concepts, maybe a screen, or here in the run game, he's going to impact the game. And this is a nice, solid game, really an explosive play on the outside.
They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a 2nd and short.
I really love what the offense is able to do here. Chris, they're able to keep themselves on schedule and avoid the obvious passing situation. They do that here by putting the defenders in conflict. These option plays allowing the quarterback to make the decision. He's able to get a nice gain here and create a manageable situation. Loves staying out of obvious passing, and they're able to do that, again, with conflict. Chris, you get this close to the goal line, and look at all the defenders up near the line of scrimmage. It is so difficult to just run the football. The offensive line has got to be dominant in order to do that. I look for them to try to get to the play action or get the quarterback out of the pocket, get him on the move with a run-pass option.
To the air, it's Levitt. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
What a great job by this pass rush. On 3rd down, they're able to get pressure on the quarterback and contact him as he throws. That contact, it produces an incompletion. Now it's 4th down.
And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. He was on target the first time. This is a chip shot from this 23 yards out. He knocks it through with confidence.
Boy, I thought in that situation they might go for it. 4th and short in the red zone, but they did talk about points being at a premium in this matchup. And if they got in this situation, they wanted to put points on the board, and they do so here.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Alexander. They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage, but he should have left the ball in the end zone. Here comes the Rebels offense back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown, Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop?
I know this sounds crazy, but on these quick RPOs, the quarterback has to just take his time. Now, you can't take forever. I'm not saying that, but you've got to take your time, make sure you're creating the right read, and then more importantly, you've got a handle of that ball so you can throw it accurately.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Grab down the middle. It's Cunningham. Breaking free. End zone ahead. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
This has always been a pet peeve of mine from a quarterback perspective, is these nondescript run plays against what is clearly a run-oriented defense. You've got to have the opportunity to throw play action, create some sort of little RPO, give the decision to the quarterback and not just calling this on the sideline.
Throwing off play action. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
You know, it's great if you hit these shots down the field early in the game, but they really serve two purposes. One, yes, you're trying to connect, but two, you're also keeping the defense honest. They cannot inch up near the line of scrimmage to stop the run. Now, this should produce some level of openness for that run game. I would expect them to get back to that here in the next series or two. Try to pound that.
It's caught. He's breaking free. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41.
Well, we knew these third downs were going to be a big part of this game. That's a good play call right there and good execution to move the sticks. This offense just needs to continue to do that. And this play caller, it seems like he's in a good rhythm right now, in particular on third down.
The Rebels pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
We normally see this guy make this play, and as a big tight end, you've got to play through contact. You've got to expect that you're going to get contacted right when that ball arrives, and it looked like he was almost surprised. He's got to make that catch.
Incompletion sets up a second down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
You know, Chris, football is a simple game. It's about blocking, it's about tackling. And on the defensive side, if you can get off of blocks and tackle well, it's usually going to bode well. Here, a negative play. Great job getting behind the line of scrimmage.
7th play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught over the middle. It's Alexander. That gain moves the ball to the 17. First down.
Well, Chris, third down is the game within the game, and this is a really nice play call from this play caller, and then solid execution from the quarterback, from the wide receiver on the outside. They're able to find space and get the completion for a first down.
And the Rebels will line up on 1st and 10. The shotgun handoff here. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
As the field condenses in the red zone, it becomes so difficult to run the football, and I think it becomes even more difficult to do it out of the shotgun. Because remember, you need space, you need to put the defense in conflict, and if you're not able to do that, then you need extra blockers. You need the tight end, you need the fullback, and you need to get downhill. You can't really do that out of the shotgun.
Same tailback, another carry. Has a path to the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
These are those little body punches in a heavyweight fight. You get a first down with the run game. The defense starts getting frustrated. Watch those safeties. If they start creeping up near the line of scrimmage, now you've got them as an offensive play caller. You can get to the play action pass and take a shot over the top.
We'll try to run it with the option. Back's got to run a pitch. Brought down quickly after the pitch. The defense reading that option very well.
I love the aggressive play from these defensive tackles, this defensive line, getting off blocks and getting into the backfield. It's tough to run the football down here inside the 10. You get into goal-to-go situation, Usually for me as a quarterback, I like to get on the edge and try to throw the football. They're trying to run it, and the defense is ready.
Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Well, that's going to bring up 3rd and goal, and on 3rd down in a goal-to-go situation, I always think about players and not plays. Who are your best guys? What are your best matchups? And how do you get those guys the football in this situation?
3rd and goal, try to make it on the ground. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
This touchdown is a direct result of the respect that this defense has for this quarterback and his athleticism on the outside. Watch the defensive end. This is his own read. He's going to stay wide because he has to respect the quarterback keeping it out there on the edge, and that opens up the interior lane. Running back is free, and he's into the end zone for a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT makes it an 8-point game. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Harris. And the returner is brought down. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot, looking to find the end zone this time. Here's the option play. Pitches to the back. Has the first down, is still going. He's tackled after a big gain. Picks up a first down. Great execution on the option.
Well, when you can run the football like this, everything is at your disposal. You can go play action. You can throw it down the field. This offensive line is doing a great job. Huge hole in the back. He's being explosive.
The gain moves the ball to the 39. It'll be first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Caught near the sticks. It's Brown. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. And following the catch, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Quarterback keeps the football. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, here it is. This is exactly what we anticipated from this matchup and this offense more in particular. We knew we were going to get these option concepts in the run game. This quarterback is a very good player, but the defense is ready for it. This defensive coordinator told us that their defense was going to be predicated on stopping this quarterback and these types of concepts, and they're able to do it here early in this game.
Getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. It's Levitt. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
That's the money down that defensive coordinators always talk to us about, Chris. They talk about running their exotic coverages, doing something a little bit different in order to confuse the quarterback and get off the field on 3rd down, and here they're able to do that.
The Tigers will bring their punt team onto the field. They're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And the punt lands out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they'll spot it here. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Grab behind the line. It's Lacey. They bring him down at the 45, but a solid gain to keep this drive going.
That is an outstanding job recognizing what the defense is doing. As he sees this blitz, he goes immediately to the back. There's no one left for the back, and he's able to get the line to gain for a first down. So the risk-reward of sending this pressure against a quarterback who is seeing it really well, and right now the offense is winning that.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Wide open downfield. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32.
Chris, that's exactly where they wanted to go with this ball. You can tell by this play fake. You get some play-action pass, and there is conflict on the defense and more specifically on the defenders responsible for the tight end. He's your primary target, and they're able to get the ball to him for a nice big gain. Beautiful play call, great execution by the quarterback, tight end, running back, everybody involved.
The pass is tipped and falls incomplete. Someone got a hand up to deflect that one.
Chris, this is exactly what they were concerned about. They know their quarterback is undersized, and this defensive front seven is big and fast and physical. And here they're able to just bat this ball away at the line of scrimmage.
Offense facing a 2nd and 10. Makes the catch. It's Alexander. And they'll drop him right there for no gain. That's great defense. So not much in the 2 previous plays. Sets up now a 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. With the catch, it's Lacey. They make the tackle, but the offense now set up with a first down at the 21.
Boy, as a quarterback, your best friend in the passing game is a running back that runs clean routes, catches the ball well, and then can make something happen after the catch. And here they're able to get him the ball on the outside, and he creates a first down. This is a really nice job by this back out there.
And the Rebels lining up here on 1st and 10. Looking for some space. It's Lacey. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Brings up 2nd down.
The Rebels are in the red zone. They'll run it here. The running back has the ball. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. Caught behind the line. It's Alexander. The gain moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal. Now we get a timeout taken by the Rebels. That's their first. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. This offense has been hard to stop here in the first half. Can they punch it in and build the lead before the break? Looking to the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. 2nd down coming up now.
Oh, this is so demoralizing to a quarterback. You think you execute and you throw a touchdown pass, but the defense times it up perfectly and they jar the ball loose. It is tough to recover from this on the next snap for a quarterback.
Play fake, looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Boy, Chris, it is really difficult as a quarterback to throw the football from this field position. You're inside the 10-yard line. It's all about timing and your decision-making. Here, I feel like he just forced this football maybe a touch late into coverage. That's not a good throw.
The 10th play of this drive is a 3rd down and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Here comes the pressure. Intercepted in the end zone.
That is a back-breaking interception for an offense. As a quarterback, you cannot make that decision. Everybody executed very well. What a good drive. 10-plus plays. You're marching down the field. Now you really got to take care of the football. You put it in harm's way, you turn it over and come up with 0. That is a gut punch.
So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Dropping back. It's Levitt. Looking deep downfield to the left. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
Well, this defense knew that they were going to have to defend these shots down the field. They told us that this offense likes to be aggressive. They had to be aware. They do a nice job here creating a completion on a shot down the field.
2nd and 10 after the incompletion. Let's see what they can create here now to avoid a 3rd and long. Trying to find some room. It's Durham. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Ole Miss takes their second timeout now. They still have one more in their pocket for the rest of the half. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. They'll ride the back again here. Oh, what a move. Picks up the first, looking for more. And now LSU will spend their first timeout. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Grab down the middle. It's Green. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. This will likely be the last play of the half. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And it falls incomplete. They tried for a huge gain there, but that's it for this period. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Guys, we could be shaping up for one memorable finish in this Magnolia Bowl. This wideout is enjoying a stellar day. 2 of those catches in the first half were 2 of the better grabs I've seen all season. And, of course, his overall stat line is helping the only stat that really matters, the scoreboard. Time to get back to the second half of a flowery but fierce rivalry, the conclusion of the Magnolia Bowl.
And the Tigers will kick this away to begin the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the powerful Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. The passing game's been on fire. The defense has had no answer for it. Let's see if they found some solutions at halftime. Fires it to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Stopped at the 43, but that's enough to make a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. What a catch! Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Man, there is nothing there after the catch because of this defense and the coverage. It is just blanket coverage. It's everything this offense can do just to complete the ball, and then, boom, the defense is right there to take them down.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7. Play action fake, looking to throw. Swarm for the pass rush, a sack.
This coaching staff told us they had to be prepared to face play action pass, and here it is. Nobody fooled. They get into the backfield and sack the quarterback. They've got to feel good about that one.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. That moves the football to the 27 and a first down. And the Rebels come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Play action here on first down. It's a short completion to the tight end. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14.
Chris, these are so difficult to defend, and the reason is that tight end is normally so involved in the run blocking. So when you put a play-action fake out there, there is conflict on the defense. That defender who's responsible for the tight end and pass coverage also has run responsibility.
He's got a crease. They bring him down, but not before he gets to the 5-yard line. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Quarterback drops back. Touchdown, Rebels. Caught in the end zone. They throw for the score.
This is really high-level football. It's about timing and spacing, in particular when the field gets condensed. Quarterback throws it on time. Beautiful route by the wide receiver, and it's a touchdown for this offense.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. Point after makes it a 15-point game. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Here's the handoff. Just a small gain. Look at it, 2nd and 9. Wideout's now clustered. Takes the handoff again. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. After the run, there's a man down, injured on the field. It's the junior safety. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. To throw, it's Levitt. Caught over the middle, it's Harris. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
No mystery who they're looking to on third down. You find your best wide receiver, you love the matchup, and you go to him. That's an easy pitch and catch and an easy first down.
1st and 10 now for the offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
Well, Chris, this defense is going to have to change something up. The quarterback is way too comfortable. These wide receivers are winning on the outside. This passing game is in rhythm, so the defense has got to change. Whether it's coverage and or blitz, do something different.
Looks like he's going to run it. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Got to have your head on a swivel as a quarterback outside of the pocket. I feel like he does a nice job here, Chris. Look, he gets what he can get, and then he just gets down and avoids the big hit. That's a nice job.
2nd down after that previous play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Set for the 6th play in this drive. Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. Grab down the middle. It's Green. Moves the ball to the 28. It'll be first down.
He's tackled at the 28-yard line. That's a first down for the offense.
The Tigers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On first down, it's play action. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, finally, this defense is able to present some pressure on the quarterback. This quarterback has been so good all day long. He's been eating them up from the pocket, and they have not been able to get pressure on him. Now they finally get somebody near him, contact him as he throws, and lo and behold, what is it? An incompletion.
Caught in the backfield. It's Harris. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. They face a 3rd and short on the 9th play of this drive. To the air, it's Levitt. Looking downfield. He's got his man wide open. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers.
Chris, this is the advantage of the modern running back. The guy that can gain yards between the tackle, but one that can create a play in the passing game. This is just a dump off on the outside, and he's able to just scamper into the end zone. Beautiful job by the quarterback, getting to him in the progression, and it's a touchdown for this offense.
And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT is good. They still trail, though. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll return it from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
The running back's best friend. Hand the football off, move the chains. You don't have to do anything. It's totally mindless. You don't have to make a decision. You just get back into the huddle and you look at your teammates and you say, good job, boys. Let's keep it going.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
I think this wide receiver heard the footsteps back there. Look as the defense is closing in. You can tell the wide receiver just takes his eyes off the ball, and that's just a clear drop. Should have brought that one in, and then you got to protect yourself for the hit. But, boy, that ball's got to be caught.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Short connection to the tight end here. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Quick throw to the left side. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
What a huge play by the defensive back. Looks like it's going to be a first down, and he's able to dislodge that ball, create the incompletion. Now it's 4th down. Again, timing. You got to show up at the right time with physicality. Knocks the ball loose, 4th down.
And the Rebels will line up to kick it away when he comes for his 2nd punt of the game. Oh, it lands just short of the goal line that bounces in for a touchback. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Quick throw to the right. It's caught. He's stopped right at the line. That's sure tackling. So 2nd and 10. Got to create something here to avoid a 3rd and long. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Heavy pressure, he lets it go. And he'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack. Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Back to pass. It's Levitt. Throws it to the right. Catch made in space. Look out. Tackle made after a big gain.
Gain of 25 on the play. And that's good enough for a first down.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Watkins. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
Gain of 13. First down for the offense.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He's got the first and still going. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21.
They've got to change something up on defense because this defensive line is just not holding up. They're not winning at the line of scrimmage. These are huge, massive holes being created by the O-line, and the back is just taking advantage of it. They're going to have to commit more resources to stopping the run.
First down, looking to throw the ball. He fires downfield. Grab down the middle. It's Durham. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be first down and goal.
The back is always a good option in the passing game, and the quarterback knows that he has a guy that is very consistent catching the ball out of the backfield. I think the defense is going to have to adjust. This is a first down. It's an easy first down. They're going to have to start doing something in their scheme to stop the running back out of the backfield.
Looking to throw here. They pressure him and sack him. He'll be tackled inside the 10.
Finally, they're able to disrupt this passing game. This quarterback has been in rhythm. This offense has had a really good series, and you've got to do something. You've got to change up the look, change up the launch point, and they're able to get pressure on the quarterback and finally get him down to the ground. And now, at least you've got a better chance to try to get off the field.
Pass caught. Can he get in? Tackled after the completion down at the 1-yard line.
Chris, he's seeing the defense really well. He knows he's got zone coverage, and he knows he can exploit that area, that soft spot with the slant route on the outside, and he's able to do so with good timing and good execution.
He moves the ball to the 1. Third down and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. And they'll make the tackle, but it'll bring up 4th down. They are in field goal range.
Boy, that is very conservative from this offense. We know that settling for field goals, that really dooms teams, in particular in the red zone. And not being aggressive on third down, I don't know if I love that play call. I wish they would have thrown the ball into the end zone, tried to sneak it in with a run, but the defense was ready.
And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Fielded in the end zone. It's Alexander. And the returner will be brought down. And the Rebels offense back out on the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. Movement here from the tight end. They'll run it from the gun. Fights off a defender. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. Here's the second down play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Grab behind the line. It's Lacey. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. Split backfield here. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. He's got space. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
As a play caller, you've got to find different ways to get your most impactful offensive players the football. And here, that's exactly what they're doing. The wide receiver getting a touch in the run game. And you can see why they need to do that. He's got a nose for that line to gain. He's able to move the chains for a first down.
Off the play fake on first down. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Boy, that is such good timing by the defender. Chris, they're trying to get the ball to the tight end, but right as the ball arrives, you can tell there's some contact there, and he's able to jar it loose and create the incompletion.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Using his legs. It's Lacey. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
I don't know what this quarterback is looking at. It's an RPO, a run-pass option. That is clearly a pass read. Look at the defense sell out in the run game, and they're able to get him down for a loss.
Tough spot. The offense has to convert a 3rd and long from the 30 to get this drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, we knew this offense was going to attack on the edges and on the perimeter. And we knew that the defense would have to tackle in space. They're doing that great on this play. And now the offense is behind the chains.
The Rebels will have to punt this one away. Steps into this one, and it's a boomer. Wow. Ball lands at the 5. It doesn't check up. Bounces into the end zone for a touchback. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. It's a quarterback keeper. Look out, he's breaking free. And check out how he's been spreading the football around between his targets, getting everybody involved in this game. Quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. To throw, it's Levitt. Looking for his big tight end. That's caught. It's Green. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
That's exactly what they needed. What a beautiful throw in the right time to connect down the field. You're down in this game, got to find the end zone, there's no doubt about it, but now they've got some serious momentum, and there's some doubt on that defense.
This offense moves into enemy territory inside the 45 after that big play. Caught over the middle, it's Harris. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. Offense comes up now 2nd and 8 after that very short gain on the completion. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
This defense has got to do a better job of defending the zone read. And here's what they need to do, Chris. One, you've got to determine who's going to take the back, who's going to take the quarterback. And once you determine that, then you've got to go. You can't have multiple guys defending the run play on the running back and then allow the quarterback to run free for positive yards.
It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. They get him down after the return, but that interception could be enormous.
Chris, I think the true measure of a quarterback is not how you're playing when everything's going well, but how quickly can you bounce back from a mistake. And here, interceptions are going to happen, but what does the quarterback do moving forward? How quickly can he get back into rhythm?
And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. Takes the handoff. It's Lacey. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? From the shotgun, drops back. Grab down the middle. It's Alexander. Tackled at the 40. That'll earn a fresh set of downs. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, what a grab! They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38. And the Rebels with 1st and 10 here. Ball handed off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
This front seven is so athletic. They're aggressive. They get off blocks here. They're in the backfield, and they create a negative play. I got to tell you, this is going to be a huge key for this game, is this defense and their ability to create the negative play and get themselves off of the field.
Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that 1st down loss. Quarterback still with the football. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Oh, what a great call by this defensive coordinator. Getting aggressive with the blitz. You can see the linebacker. He shoots through that line of scrimmage, and there's nowhere to go with that read option. This quarterback makes the right decision, but again, no chance because of the aggressive nature of the play call and the linebacker's ability to shoot through the gap. That's a really nice job by this defense.
Pressure is coming. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. He stopped short of that 1st down marker. It's going to bring up 4th and 3.
Well, they're trying to get some yards after the catch here, but that is an excellent job of open field tackling by this defense. But they better be ready because this is clearly go-for-it range on 4th down.
So on 4th down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. And he's got it from 48 yards out, showing off the big leg.
Well, I think we were both surprised that they didn't go for this one. But, Chris, how about this kick? Long field goal, he goes out there and just drills it. Beautiful.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Bringing it out, it's Harris. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can... It's caught, and he's got a lane. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
This is good situational defense from this secondary. You can tell that they want to force the ball down the field. And obviously, with this clock situation, they need to, but they're forced to check it down to the back. These defensive backs just need to continue to stay deeper than the deepest and force the quarterback into these safe passing scenarios.
Oh, the pocket collapsing. Makes the grab. It's Durham. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. A 5-yard gain is a win on 1st down. Sets up now 2nd and 5. Handoff here from the shotgun. 1st down and more. He's still running. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain.
This defense has to adjust. You can't just allow them to run for 1st downs. You've probably got to commit more resources to stopping the run. Look for more middle closed defense. That means a single safety in the middle of the field. You put an extra hat in the run box in order to stop the run.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Grab behind the line. It's Durham. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. Short gain makes it 2nd and long. That's tough against a defense like this. Play fake, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Durham. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a 1st down. third down. He keeps it. Can he convert? That play will move the sticks. Set him up first down at the 42.
That's a really good decision by the quarterback. It looked like the defense was overplaying the pitch man. He saw a lane, and he took it. That's a really nice gain and an easy first down for this offense.
Offensive line getting set. It's first down. Looking to pass. It's Levitt. Fires it on the move. Oh, and he dropped it. Very uncharacteristic play by this wide receiver. Second down.
I think that would have been an incredible catch because that is a tight window throw. The coverage is outstanding here. You're trying to get this in-breaking route, and the ball has to be on the frame. It's not quite on the frame. Again, that's a tough catch, and it's just an incompletion. Maybe it's a drop. I think it would have been a tough catch.
Play action fake. Looking to throw. This time it's complete. He's got some space. Look out. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
Anytime you're running a crossing route, you've got to establish is this man defense or zone defense. If it's zone, you've got to sit down in the soft spot and give your numbers, your chest to the quarterback. They're able to do that here, and then as a quarterback, you just can't lead them into the defender. Frame them up, put that ball right on their body so they can get upfield.
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
This is a no-chance play as a quarterback. This defensive end is getting off the ball so quickly. He is electric. That first step, he gets to the quarterback so quick, he's got nothing to do but protect the football, and thankfully for the offense, he's able to do so.
This offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. From the gun, he looks for an open man. The sure hands. It's Wilson. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker.
I tell you, Chris, defensively, this is death by 1,000 cuts. They just allow these hitch routes to create second and manageable, third and manageable. It's too easy for the offense. The off coverage has got to change. They've got to get up in the face of this wide receiver and force him to have a difficult release. Take away the easy throw, or else this is going to be a long game. Boy, I tell you, that's a bit of a conservative play call there on 3rd and long. I thought that they would try to force the issue and put the ball past the chains in the passing game. They go with the option play, and the defense was ready. I think this takes a tremendous amount of discipline, in particular from that front 7, maintaining their eye discipline and understanding that that quarterback is still a threat. And now they're getting themselves off the field and forcing this team into a field goal decision. Well, that's a confidence boost for this team. It's a good quality drive, and you ended in points. I know they would have rather been in the end zone, but again, getting points on the board in this situation, that's solid for them.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play calling? Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. Now it's 2nd down here. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
This is one of the advantages of playing zone defense is that the eyes of the defender are all over the quarterback. So even though it looks like a completion, he's able to break on the football, create contact to knock it loose.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up.
That is a huge stop by this defense, forcing a 4th down, and now it's do or die. Gotta go for it, gotta convert.
And the Rebels will line up to punt it away. And they'll kick it away here. And here's the return. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37. Getting set. Here's second down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a first down.
That's just a really nice job by the running back and the offensive line. They're persistent in the run game, and it pays off for a first down.
First down and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Barry. They stop him, but this offense is threatening now at the plus 43. So a nice throw by the quarterback. He's had a productive day. He hasn't been perfect. Joe, can he make a play here to put his team on top?
Well, Chris, I think you put it perfectly there because, again, it's about the short memory. You erase those mistakes made previously in this game, and you think about the execution moving forward, the plays that you could make, the details of what you need to do from this point moving forward. If you're able to do that with that short memory, then you can go have success and come back in this game. It's a really nice run by this quarterback, and this defense is going to be forced to take the quarterback on these option plays. Expect the next option down the road to get out to the outside with a pitch to the running back.
The game makes it second and medium. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. The final 2 minutes here. This defense trying to hang on. The offense trying to make a play to win it. Here we go. Trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Running play called on 3rd and short. They stop him behind the line. That's going to set up 4th down and short. It's a 5-point game. They need a touchdown. They'll keep the offense on the field. Looking to throw for the first down. Looking to scramble now. He slides down, but it's enough to pick up the first down. Good play.
Chris, this is such a frustrating play for a defense. They do everything right. Coverage unit covers everybody up. There's nowhere to throw the football, and yet this quarterback is able to get loose, use his athleticism, and stay ahead of the chains. He makes the offense right, even when the defense is doing its job.
He's going to take off here. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. And the Tigers now signal for a timeout. That's their first. A decision to make here. What are they going to do on this second down? Offense getting set. It's second down. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Oh, and he can't hang on. Wow, would have been a touchdown. Got to shake that off now. It's 3rd down coming up.
Well, he's got to put that one behind him and now move forward for this 3rd down. This is really the most important snap thus far of the game. And as a quarterback, you've got to go out there and really execute. So remember, it's about beat, it's about timing, it's about accuracy. Put all those 3 together.
Scanning the field. It's Levitt. Oh, and another incompletion.
No-brainer to go for it right here. Remember, players, not plays. Who's your best player? Who's your best matchup? I think that's who needs to touch the ball right here. This is the game.
So here we go. Down 1 score. They're going to go for it on 4th down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. Defense makes the stop. That'll be a turnover on. Got an opening here. He's got the first down and still motoring. They make the tackle, but it's a first down, and that should just about do it. Let the celebration begin. So This one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And the offense will just take a knee. That will do it for our coverage here. Thanks for joining us. For Joel Platt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.